Katrina and Kate are reeling as the Duke insists on seeing Alessandra, with Kate even speaking up to say Alessandra isn't suitable. The Duke, amused, brushes them off and follows Desmond to Alessandra's room. He immediately notices Alessandra's red eyes when she opens the door. She claims her kitten died and she's being punished, then asks why he's there. The Duke then proposes, asking for her hand in marriage. Will Alessandra accept the Duke's surprising proposal, and how will her family react to her decision?
I accept your proposal, Duke Edgar. Father, I would like to marry the Duke. Desmond was surprised to hear Alessandra accept Edgar's proposal, but he kept himself reserved.
Alessandra, the Duke is not an ordinary man. You'll be in the spotlight after you marry him. Why don't you take some time to think about it,
Desmond tried to usher her back into her bedroom, but Edgar placed his foot to block him from going near Alessandra. A small smile appeared on Alessandra's face upon hearing this. For the Duke to propose to anyone's daughter was a great honor, but as it was her and not Kate, her father was against it. Typical. I don't need time to think about it, Father. I wish to marry the Duke, Alessandra said, ignoring the look her father gave to her for not listening. She looked at the Duke instead. I would be honored to be your wife, Duke Edgar.
Wonderful. I have prepared your family a couple of small gifts for this moment, Baron. My butler has the gifts if you wish to see them now. I would like to have a word with your daughter. Alone?
Edgar added so the Baron would get the clear hint to leave. Gifts? Desmond's eyes lit up, hearing the one word. He heard nothing else Edgar said to him. He thought about the situation quickly now that there would be gifts involved. Edgar was a stubborn man, so pushing Kate when he clearly did not want anything to do with her wouldn't work, no matter how much they tried. Kate needed to seduce the man on her own. Alessandra was shy and needed guidance. Therefore, the Baron knew he could control and use her to get the Duke to help him out of the financial hole they fell in. Also, with Alessandra close to Edgar, Kate still had a chance to woo him before the wedding could happen. The big problem was Katrina. She might kill him if he allowed Alessandra to become Edgar's fiancée. He knew he had no choice but to keep pushing for Kate.
I can make this work in my favor.
Desmond mentally calculated all that he could gain from this.
Baron.
Edgar snapped his fingers in front of the Baron's face. They had been waiting a good minute or so, watching the Baron just stare at nothing.
Duke Edgar, well, I am honored you have taken an interest in Alessandra. As her father, I know what is best for her, and I shall decline your proposal. Again, I suggest you consider my daughter Kate. Alessandra, would you be so kind to step into your room for a moment?
Edgar said with a smile, but it was evident it didn't reach his eyes. Alessandra nodded, stepped back into the room, and closed the door. She jumped when there was a loud thud on the other side, like someone had run into her door. She didn't flinch the second time she heard the noise again. Is this the Duke's way of convincing someone? She asked herself. Her poor father must be trembling in fear. Why did she have to miss that sight?
Alessandra,
her father called, followed by a knock after. That fast, she muttered, opening the door to hear her father's decision. Alessandra watched Edgar fix the cuffs of his shirt, while her father looked distraught. He was here to ask for her hand in marriage, not cause a funeral.
After some time to think, it would be wonderful if you could get married to Edgar. He wishes to speak with you, so I shall leave.
Desmond ran off the first chance he got. His back was aching, thanks to Edgar lifting him up to throw him against the door. What did you do and say to him? Asked Alessandra. It had to be something damaging to make her father give up on pushing Kate as his wife.
I am a man with a lot of information, and your father is a man with a handful of crimes in his pocket. I'll allow one of them to slip by this one time, but after we are officially married, I can't help it if he is investigated for them, said Edgar.
Silence descended as Desmond fled, leaving Alessandra with Duke Edgar. She faced the man who had effortlessly broken her father. What awaited her as his duchess? What secrets did Edgar possess, ready to unleash? Had she simply traded her father's subtle control for the Duke's formidable grip?
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.